I'm Kwak, and we are the Youth Culture Corps. Because of the coronavirus, we are not able to go to many places now. Therefore, we would like to take a tour online. The place we would like to go today is Bogwangsa, the temple in Gwacheon. In fact, this temple Bogwangsa is not that large and isn't really famous. However, to understand Korean culture, Buddhist culture is very critical. So, I hope that you can understand Korean culture well through this temple. Now, let's start the Bogwangsa tour.
Hello, I'm Jennifer from YCC 166기. Today, our members are going to tell you about the temple Bogwangsa. And from now on, I will going to tell you about the origin of Bogwangsa. The Bogwangsa was originally a temple of the Jogae order, a branch of Buddhism, in Galyandong, Gwacheon, and was known for being in the Munali temple site. The name of the Buddhist temple from that early time is not known. The reason the Bogwangsa we know today is in its location is because a chief priest by the name of Jong-hun took initiative and actively started the practice of Buddhist service in his premises. Right next to Samsonga is a stone which it is related to the establishment of Bogwangsa. There's the story behind this stone, and it goes as follows. An elderly woman from Gwanggye-do, Seoheung, by the name of Jindan Yeonhaeng, went back to the life of Buddhism, and she decided to use her personal assets to building Bogwangsa. She passed away in 1962, and in the following year, in 1963, a stone to honor her merit and virtue was built. According to the stone, it was 1946 when the Bogwangsa was built in the Munali temple site. It has many valuable cultural assets like Mokjuyeol의 좌상 and the Munali 3-story stone pagoda. It is differentiated from other temples due to the fact that it is located in the heart of the city. Looking at the excavated relics, the original temple is assumed to have been first built during the Shilla period. However, as its exact history is not clear, we can't know the backstory of the temple for sure. After being left in ruin for many years, it was moved to its current location in 1946, rebuilt, and given its name Bogwangsa.
Hi, my name is Kim from Youth Culture Corps. Today, I'm going to tell you about Daeungjeon and Myeongbujeon. First is Daeungjeon. Daeungjeon Hall is a place that is believed to be the center of the place where Buddhism is served and where heroes are worshipped. The word Daeung originated from the naming of Sakamuni as a great hero, thus naming Sakamuni as a Daeung. The front door is decorated with beautiful flower patterns, which is imitating the door styles used before the Goryeo period. In front of Daeungjeon, there is a long garden on each side. Myeongbujeon Hall in the west side, and Munali Seokjo Bura statue between Daeungjeon and Myeongbujeon. Second is Myeongbujeon. Myeongbujeon is a building which serves to pray for the souls of the dead and to make sure that Jijangbosal, a Buddhist saint who saves the living in hell, leads them. In Buddhism, after a person dies, he or she will be judged by each king, 10 kings in total, on their deeds during their time in the world of the living, which are deemed either good or evil in the order to honor the deceased. Ancestral rites were held in Myeongbu in order for them to borrow the mercy of jihad, escape the road doomed toward health, and be reborn in a good place. Myeongbujeon Hall, located behind the right side of the building, is generally smaller in size, and its style is of lower quality when compared to other buildings, as it is of less importance. Thank you for listening.
My name is Yeonsu Park and from Youth Culture Corps. I'll talk about 삼층석탑 in Bogwangsa. It is a stone pagoda that you can spot in the Princess of Bogwangsa Temple. It used to be elsewhere and it was moved from the old site to Bogwangsa, which is where it still stands. Based on its style, it is believed to have been a work from the Goryeo dynasty. Its style inherited from stone pagoda structure of the latter part of the unified Silla dynasty. Although it seems to be well proportioned, if you look closely, you will be able to see that it is made up of several different tower segments. The base stone is newly made, and on the top of that, the sides of the pedestal is splendidly carved. On the first layer in the padlock and the second and third layers are very short. The rooftops are free of fragments and the roofline is slick. The top of the pagoda, shaped like a marble, may look like it had always been a part of the pagoda, but it is actually a new segment with which attached along with the entire third layer. The Bodhisattva was bought 3 years ago at an antique shop for 50,000 won. While the chief monk was agonizing over the lack of the tower head, he had a dream of an array of light coming out of the tower, and as he wandered outside after his dream, he, as if by the fate, found the right piece and immediately made the purchase. It is not awkward at all, blending in with the magnificent pagoda perfectly.
I am Jiu Kim from Youth Culture Corps. I will talk about 문언리 석조보살 입상 and 목조회를 좌상. First, I will talk about 문언리 석조보살 입상. 문언리 statue of Buddha, approximately 170 centimeters in height, had presumably been made by a civilian. The left hand is placed on the chest, the right hand holds the hem of his garment, and on its hand is a round cap. Only the front side is curved, and the whole statue in general is surrounded by a certain roughness. Its aura has no sense of authority or intimidation. It's unique because its eyes and nose are cut in an outwardly fashion, while its lips are curved inward. Based on the sculpting technique, the statue is presumed to be from the late Goryeo dynasty to the early Joseon dynasty. Second, I will talk about 목조회를 좌상. The 목조회를 좌상 is a wooden statue of Buddha from the Joseon dynasty and is housed in Bogwangsa's courtroom. It is 164 centimeters in height and, being true to its name, has a wooden pedestal. The front part of the name book is the Chinese character for wood. The statue is for the most part a round statue with a slightly slim oval face. The Buddhist priest will be shaped so that it starts from its shoulder and connects together near the stomach of the statue in a U shape. Based on its structure, it is presumed to have been built in the middle period of the Joseon dynasty. From the outside, the statue looks as though it is entirely made of gold. However, its insides are made of wood. This obscure structure makes the statue even rarer. Also, its roundness makes its overall image seem soft. Thank you.
Introduce the last part of this Bogwangsa. When Sanshin, Chilsong, and Toksong are all worshipped in a temple, it is called the Samsongang. The Samsung faith is a form of faith that originated during the time when Buddhism was getting settled into Korean society and thus leading into its combining with the traditional faith, already embedded into Korean society. The pavilion is usually located behind the temple and houses the sacred places of each faith along with the portrait of Buddha. The Samsung is known to be connected with wealth, longevity, and good fortune and is associated with the traditional faith Samshin. The Chilsong is worshipped in the Samsonggak, and the Chilsong stands for the Dipper. The Big Dipper is honored in Buddhism as a symbol of luck and longevity. End of the Bogwangsa tour. Did you enjoy it? Our members, Mi, Yeing, Jiun, Jiu, Yeonsu, and Yeol tried our best to inform you about our Korean culture. In the near future, I can see you all offline, not online. Take care. Bye.